I've driven by the Pottery Studio sign, and I've heard of the Pottery Studio, but I wanted to find out what's inside.
I'm Shelley Murphy of It Only Takes a Little Longer to Talk a Little More, and I'm here with Patrice Townsend of the Pottery Painting Studio in Walla Walla, Washington. Patrice, thank you for coming today.
Sure, glad to be here.
So what is the Pottery Painting Studio?
Well, the Pottery Painting Studio is a studio that offers greenware or bisqueware, which is unpainted pottery. And people come in and they pick an item they want to paint. They paint the item, we glaze it, fire it, and they get it back in a week. And you need absolutely no artistic skill.
And who generally comes here?
Well, I'd say probably about, I'd say maybe 40% kids, 60% adults.
Oh, really?
Now, in the summer, it shifts a little bit, and we have actually a lot of grandparents and grandkids in the summer. They're looking for activities to do, and we're generally in that top 5 things to do with your grandkids.
Oh, that would be a great idea.
Yeah. So I would say during the school year, we're a little bit more adults. During the summer, we're a little bit more kids.
Okay. And how long have you been involved with the Pottery Studio?
You know, I did this as a volunteer for the Carnegie organization when they were in this building, and it was a volunteer thing. And they had bought years ago when business downtown went out of business, they bought their inventory and moved it here. That was called the Pocket Lady. And it just kind of sat here and wasn't really utilized that much. I discovered it, and they would do a little business, but it was really pretty much ignored. So I kind of stepped in and volunteered to take it over, and we made quite a success of it for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. Carnegie quit using the building, the city took it over, and we now run under the umbrella of the Parks and Recreation Department for the city of Walla Walla. So we're part of their Parks and Rec program.
And you said there's other things going on in this building.
There are. We have really active things going on in the building. We have Zumba, we have yoga, we have dance classes, we have water painting, acrylics, photography, sketching, just a lot of things. And in the summer we'll offer cooking classes. So there's just tons of stuff through Parks and Rec to do in the building.
Wow. So, and how long have you been in Walla Walla?
Me, myself?
Yeah.
Well, I was born and raised here, and I had to be gone 20 years to appreciate Walla Walla, and I've been back 14 years now because we wanted to raise our family here.
It is a good place to raise a family.
It's a great place to raise a family.
It is. Oh, great. Well, can you walk us through what you do in a typical visit?
Sure.
And I'll get the camera and we can...
Okay, great.
So, if I was coming into the Pottery Studio for the first time,
yeah,
what's the steps?
Well, this is a lot of our items, individual items. On the other side of the room we have serving pieces. So you would just go through here and pick out a piece. We have something for everyone. We're very reasonably priced, and our prices include everything: painting, studio time, and firing. So you really just kind of find what you'd like to paint. Right now a lot of people are doing mugs for Father's Day. We have a lot of people do these little boxes, these little cupcake boxes. The animals are very popular. The most popular thing in the studio is the piggy bank. Adults and kids, just the truly traditional piggy bank.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah. And then you just take your piece to a table and we help you, and we pick out some paints to choose from. And this is our sample wall. And this is what the paints look like when they're done being fired. So it does take a little bit of imagination, because while you are firing things, they are very chalky and pastel. Bottom colors do not represent what the real colors will look like. This is how they'll look when they come out of the kiln. So, and there's some basic rules, but you're really kind of on your own. It's super easy. You can draw with a regular lead pencil any kind of design on bisqueware, and it burns off in the kiln, so that you can use that as a guideline. A lot of people use stamps and stencils, and then some people just paint freehand. And really anyone can do it. A really popular technique a lot of people do are making polka dots on things. So now we say polka dots make everything look great. You don't even need to be talented to put a polka dot on something. Some around the room we have some scrapbook papers. These just kind of inspire people as far as thinking outside the box as far as designs and colors. Some people, like me, get stuck on putting particular colors together. So those just kind of inspire you and think, oh yeah, they'll look great together. So we have several samples of those around the room. And then we also have photographs up of some of the work that people have done and birthday parties that kids have here. We do a lot of parties during our closed hours. We do parties.
What are your party packages?
Well, we have our basic party package is $35, and that just pays for the private room. We have another room at the end of the hall that we decorate with crepe paper, and we have tablecloths and banners. It's really super cute. And that includes that. You still come in and buy whatever you want to buy for the pottery. That's a separate. If you absolutely don't want to do anything, we have a package where we will even bring in the cake, decorate with balloons more extensively. So we really can do anything. We've done several bridal showers here that are really fun. That's another really popular thing we've done.
And what are some of your lower price pieces?
Most everything on this shelf is $12 or less. And we have a really good variety of $10 items. This little guitar little boy just did, that's a $10 item. The skateboards, girl power, these are $10. The cupcakes, which are just darling.
Those are adorable.
Aren't they cute? Those are $10. Piggy banks are $12. The owls are a piggy bank. The tennis shoe, very popular. Turtles and frogs are $10. These little darling vases are $8, and switch plates. And then a couple of our more really popular items, these are just $9, these cute little footed bowls. And then on the other side of the room, we have more expensive things, platters and such like that.
What's your favorite piece?
Oh my gosh, my favorite piece. You know, I love the butter dish. I haven't used a butter dish in years, and I made one for my house. But this is a really cool technique that anybody can do. It looks really complicated, but it's not. And it's just layering with dots different color paint. And a lot of people have copied this idea. We also have a version of it here and then here. And it's just a really fun thing. You can tailor make it to any decor in your home. But I love the butter dish.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Can you just refresh us once again? What are your hours and location?
Yeah, our hours will be changing now that school is out. We are open Thursday through Sunday year-round. During school, we're basically after school hours. We open at 3:30. In the summer, we are open Thursday 2 to 8 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday 11 to 4. We're at 109 South Palouse Street in Walla Walla, Washington. We're located in the historic Carnegie Building, and we're between Alder and Poplar Street, a little island of land here. So come visit.
And what's your phone number?
Our phone number is Parks and Rec, which is 527-4527. There's a menu on there that you can reach the Pottery Studio, which is my personal cell phone, so I'm not going to be giving that out.
Okay. And do you have a website?
City of Walla Walla Parks and Rec, and you'll see several of the painted items and different items we have to offer and party packages and such. So it's really full of a lot of information.
And this is Shelley Murphy, and please visit me at It Only Takes a Little Longer to talk a little more. Thank you.